What's going on, YouTube? It's been a while, but I figured I'd do a video of the new house and some of the other stuff's going on. Right now I'm standing by the front gate. Gate's right behind me. We've been here about a couple weeks now. It's a whole lot more room for the dogs. The dogs will love it. You see one of them down there. Anyway, I don't know what kind of land I had before, but now this is just a hair over 2 acres. And that's what's fenced in is 1 3/4 of an acre. And then the front gate. And this out here is a private road. Came with a Mighty Mule on the gate. That works. All I had to do is go get a couple of remotes. So, but I figured I'd just do a little tour of the place. And again, not going to be a really good video quality because I'm on the phone. I don't feel like doing all the editing from the GoPro. Shiva, come on. I gotta keep the big white dog with me because she likes to dig holes in the front yard already. This is the back. There's a pond. And there's a house over there. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it with the light. It's shining on the camera. But one of my property markers is right over here. And it goes from there straight out to the middle of the pond. And then way down behind my truck, there's a pine tree over there. There's another property marker, and it goes to an angle from there to the middle of the pond. So 1/4 of an acre of that pond is mine. But now I got all kinds of room to park trailers. Not like I need any more, but but the house is bigger. It's much nicer. There's a shed here. Right there, the well pump. There is a water softener that came with the place. That's all in there. And this other shed over here, plus the pole barn, which I'll get to that in a second. But there's a concrete sidewalk that goes all the way over to the shop. I guess that's what I'm calling the shop. This shed came with it too. It's got a window air conditioning unit in it. And it's all insulated too. So if I ever get back into my scroll saw work, I'll be able to sit in the air conditioning. This plastic shed here was sitting over on the concrete by the... There's a box off a box truck sitting over there. I got the toolbox in. It was sitting over there next to that. I wanted it off. So I have the room. But I welded together a steel frame for it to sit on. Because any unlevelness of the shed I found out, and it does not fit together, the doors just fall off. So I welded that together. And I got the air compressor sitting in here right now. Nothing wired up or anything yet. I haven't been using it. Now this pole barn, I was told was 20 foot by 40 foot. And I actually have concrete to work on now. And I'm pretty much already out of room. I do have the boat sitting under here right now. And I plan on putting the canopy up over there in the corner. The boat will be pulled out and go under the canopy so I have more room under here. But I left this open so I can have a room to work on my truck, because I gotta replace the gear housing on the front of the engine. The killer dowel pin got me. Pretty much all set up. This is a box off a box truck that was sitting here. I wired up some lights in here. I got the toolbox in here. That was fun to get in. I didn't realize how heavy that toolbox is, but Jesus. And I still got more sorting out to do and everything. Actually, I want to extend this another 20 or 25 feet that way. Not towards the pond, but that way. I got to cut those two trees right there down. I'm going to cut them down. And I want to extend it, like I said, 20, 25 foot that way. And then I want to enclose the whole thing. So, I just got home. I went over to her friend's house and got all these steel beams, trusses, or whatever. They just gave them to me. They weren't going to use them. I'm going to use the best ones in there, or ones that are the same length or whatever. I think I measured one that's about 24 feet long. So, whatever ones I could use. I know that one right there is pretty bent up. I might use it somewhere for something. I don't know. We'll see. But I think there's 3 right here that I can use. The one with a pipe on it, it's got a little bend up there. I'm gonna see if I can fix that. And maybe this other one here on the bottom. The short one right here, that's real short. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. But like I said, we've been here for a couple weeks. I've been trying to set up everything, get everything situated, and it just seems like never-ending battle. But hopefully, now that I have some room to do stuff and I'm kind of set up out here, I get to start working on the sandblast cabinet again, get that done. So that's sitting right here. Not a good spot for it, but once I get the boat moved, I'll be able to move it to where I can get into both doors. And I want to get that done, but before I do that, I got this big old compressor pump down here. I need to fix the intermediate head, I guess you can call it. It's sitting there. I think I got a broken reed valve in it. I gotta see if I can find parts for it. I've tried finding information on that and I can't find nothing. I think it's a Bruner. I'm not sure. But anyway, that's it for now.